This episode was produced on Darwell land. Sovereignty was never ceded. This podcast is recommended for mature audiences.
Well, if you must know, I do have a much more pressing concern. I had been wondering if you've seen Detective Hook at the station this morning.
We saw him last night.
Yes, the woman we arrested. Yes. We saw him talking to Michelle. I teased him because she threw the door in his face.
From the military, I've been sitting down here to have a look. You guys should know about us already.
Yeah, the inspector called it in earlier.
She mentioned something about a smoker's lounge, which keeps coming up, and she mentioned Abigail, and that everyone was down there.
I want to check those dumpster bins that got mentioned.
Yeah.
We wanted to investigate, but to be honest, we were exhausted, and this bitch pepper sprayed my dog, and we just needed to get her out of there. But I feel like, we've gotten her out of the way. We can go up to the apartment now. We can have a look.
Do you find it odd at all that the electricity and water still runs in each of the apartments, despite the fact that they should have been shut off a long time ago?
There can't be that many residents who have, illegal connections. It's strange.
It's very well hidden, almost as if it was intentionally done this way, but you do see, looks to be a human hand.
Edith will start removing the rest of the rubbish from the dumpster to uncover the rest of the body.
I hand them my AFP badge. It's a very good forgery, isn't it?
I'm sorry, what?
Excuse me?
There is like a scrumpled up note. You pull it open, and it's a strange looking symbol.
The system is in place for regular folk, and people like the police, the army, the military, they operate to keep that system going. But when the rules break down, you need to operate outside of them.
Like an S and a Y combined together, and then some strange geometric pattern.
Yesterday, you arrested Thomas Manuel on very shaky grounds.
Last night I was here and I was utterly captivated and terrified by the existence of that tunnel.
And yet, no one will write a commission. No one will look into an inquiry. You have total discretion over it.
And now it's just a blank wall. It's just an ordinary apartment.
You find this battered old book. It's bound in this old red leather.
In that case, let's just burn all the trash. Let's just burn it all.
Sally, as you show this book to Cormac, the first thing he says to you is in this deadpan voice, and he says,
Tell me, have you seen the yellow sign?
January 6th, 1948.
Hi there.
Hello? What's your name?
My name's Damien.
Nice to meet you. That's a nice ice cream you have there.
Thanks. It's very sticky. It's strawberry.
I can see that. I'm a friend of your mother's. She's asked me to give you a lift home.
I was told not to talk to strangers.
Well, luckily, I'm not a stranger. I've known your mother for a while now. She said you'd be here with an ice cream in your hand.
Really?
Yep. And there's even more ice cream at home for you. I'll give you a lift.
Sure. Why are you wearing all blue?
That's just how I always dress.
After 6 weeks of searching, police have found the remains of a young boy in the banks of the Yarra River this morning. And a warning, the story may disturb some viewers.
The Fumbled Anthology presents Night Floors, a Delta Green scenario written by Dennis Detwiller as part of the Impossible Landscapes campaign, adapted for Call of Cthulhu 7th edition, starring Matt Connor as Agent Cormac Neumann, Dannielle Green as Sergeant Lisa Bennett, Liam Braid as Council Ranger Archie Evans, and Kelly Ann as Senior Constable Sally O'Connell. Danica Nowakowski as Dr. Edith James, and Jaln Rodger as Corporal Tom Tavistock. Alex Green is your keeper of arcane lore, and everyone else. Chapter 12: The Tea Party.
You said something about a yellow sign?
Yes, the yellow sign. We've been very concerned about it. It's what I was getting to in terms of the play and the restaurant. So, if it is a play, put it away. I'll explain why later. We have to avoid any imagery relating to the yellow sign.
Okay. And I kind of make sure it's firmly closed and shove it in a pocket. Cormac, what's going on? There was a tunnel here last night. We're certain of it.
Mate, if you want us to work with you, tell us everything you fucking know, man. I'm fucking freaked out.
There's like 3 seats here. At least. Like a nice comfy cushion.
Yeah, there's a nice couch.
Yeah, cool. Alright. I'll take a seat on the nice couch and I will gesture for them to sit around.
I'd like to think that Peppers goes up and sits down at the gesture and sits on the seat like a goodest boy, which is enough to make Lisa go, yeah, alright, and I'll join him. But Peppers took your invitation before anyone else.
Of course he did, because I rolled well on my persuasion, didn't I, Peppers?
Cormac, as you sit down, give me a luck roll.
Ah, god damn it.
Can't even sit.
Nope. Fail.
As you sit down, you feel something wet on the couch. Wet and smelly. Smells like dog piss.
What?
I'll just, I'll immediately stand up. And I'll remind myself that I should be using my terrible spot hidden rolls. I'm gonna I'm gonna sit down, and then I'm gonna try and, very smoothly, stand back up and kind of, circle around to hold my hands and lean against the back of the couch and not show the 2 officers my now wet pants. And and then I'm going to start with this very serious talk.
If Lisa sits on the couch, would she also notice the dog pee?
Yeah, sure, you can both give me spot hidden rolls.
I'd like to think we sit down on the opposite couch. Do you still want me to roll spot hidden?
Yeah, up to you. Go on.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like from cat pee obviously leaves quite a distinct smell.
I'm a 43 on a 40.
One would think that.
No, you didn't see it. You wouldn't have seen it.
I succeed. Just.
We can say as Cormac sits down, you probably notice it. It's up to you if you want to say anything.
What's on the couch over there?
Maybe don't sit down. We'll have this talk standing.
I'm gonna go over to the couch and inspect further.
Lisa's hovering in this half-seated position. She was about to sit down and then she's stopped and she's what? And then let Sally go and sniff the cushion.
Yeah, you sniff the cushion, it smells like dog piss.
Oh. Peppers wasn't there last night, was he?
Oh no, Peppers got sprayed with pepper spray. No, he's a good fucking dog. He would never. He's undesexed, but he wouldn't piss everywhere.
You remember what we found last night in the other apartment? That pile of dog poo?
Yeah. And that was big dog shit. That wasn't Peppers. That was ball dog shit. That was a 60 kilo dog shit. That's not a 30 kilo dog.
Is there
shit.
a dog wandering around living waste in these apartments? What's going on here?
Keeper, do we notice even dog fur around? Can I roll a spot hidden for that?
No, you don't notice any dog fur.
There's no evidence of a dog living here. I don't see dog bowls. I don't see dog beds. I don't see dog fur. So why the fuck is there dog excrement in 2 fucking apartments now? Is someone trying to set Peppers up? Because this is not Peppers. I swear to God.
What else did you find last night?
I found a page from a script, and it was some of the residents meeting, and they were talking about where Abigail had gone. The scene had them in the smoking lounge. They were on the 4th floor. Oh, there was some people, they were named the dog Thomas and Michelle and Mark, and there's a dog barking. I remember that.
I think it made me think of Peppers at the time, but now I'm thinking there is maybe a big fucking dog wherever these fucking people are.
There is a chance that Detective Hook decided to call it quits early, went home, and slept in. There's also the very real chance that he is currently in the same place that Abigail is. Wherever any of these residents are when they're not in their apartments. Or in the drunk tank.
It wouldn't surprise me if he saw something. He this Hook guy, he seemed to see things from a different lens. It wouldn't surprise me if he saw something we didn't.
You've mentioned that Thomas spoke of this yellow sign as well. Is that right?
He did, in a voice that was nowhere like his own. It was almost like it didn't come from the body of Thomas.
So did Detective Hook, as well as the waiter from last night at the Cock and Clam. Whatever this is, it's spreading.
You were there. You were there at the fire. You were at that restaurant.
Yes, I was there with Detective Hook. Last night, the waiter spoke that line, asking about this yellow sign. And he went back into the kitchen, and before I knew it, the entire kitchen was scrawled with these symbols. So it had to be put ablaze.
Well, that's what you asked me before. You said, have you seen the yellow sign?
What do you mean?
When I showed you the book, you said, have you seen the yellow sign?
I said that. Now he's actually quite alarmed.
Yes. I thought you were talking about the symbol or something.
And you said before we should stay together and we should validate each other's reactions and sights, and I saw it too. You said that. Look, maybe instead of just staying together with 2 people, we should stay together with 3 people so we can validate if someone does something weird, right? Lisa's freaking out.
We'll cover less ground, and we need to sort this out quickly. Alright, I'll give you the short version. I spoke with my contact last night. This yellow sign, it's a plague. It has affected several cities before. Boston and Tokyo. They would have been written off as incidents of mania in the news. That's what we do. That's what the Foundation is for. Welcome, by the way.
The waiter lives in a flat in sort of like Melbourne Central, so it's actually not a. It's a short walk from where you guys were just at.
Mm-hmm.
It's about 2 p.m. now, so you catch the tram out to Melbourne Central, and yeah, it's like a small apartment building on like the 22nd floor of this newish looking apartment block. It's quite nice.
Oh, I need to make a phone call.
Yep, there's payphones all over the place. You probably wouldn't be too hard to find one.
Yeah, I will definitely go make a phone call, and I will call whoever I normally get to babysit or something, and talk to them, and just get them to babysit for tonight, and say I might be working late. And the wife's working late. Can you make sure that Brett's all good?
Yeah, give me a luck roll to see if your babysitter's available.
Oh, that's freaking bad. No, that's an 87. That's a fail.
Oh no.
Hey, I'm really sorry, but I've got bridge tonight, so I don't think I'm going to be able to look after Brett. Can you get someone else?
I don't really have anyone else.
Oh shit.
You know, would you be able to take him to bridge with you?
Give me a persuade roll.
Come on.
I'll give you a bonus die because Brett's cute.
Yes, because that was an 89. That's a 19. That's so much better. What is persuade? Apparently it's 10%. So I think that's a fail.
Yeah, 10%. So you're 9 off. You can spend luck. It'd be a strange thing to spend luck on, but you can do it.
No, it's a bad idea. I'm doing.
All right.
Alright.
Yeah, okay. I guess I could take him to the bridge. He's a pretty good kid.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Okay. You owe me though.
I definitely do. All right.
Yeah, that's right. All right. You take care.
Thanks, Becky.
What time's Sarah gonna be home?
She's also working late tonight, I think.
Oh, okay.
Probably 7, 8. So this is why we're making the call.
Yeah, no, I get that. All right. Is she gonna meet me at bridge, or am I taking Brett home?
I haven't called her yet. Basically, I was just trying to work things out. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Okay, no worries. All right.
All right. Thanks, Vicky.
No worries, Tom.
Then I'll make another phone call to the wife.
Hey, babe.
Hey, babe.
Sorry, he's going to be quick. What's up?
So work's just basically something's come up at work, so I'll be working late.
Oh, shit.
I've already called Becky. She'll take Brett to pick him up from school and take him to bridge, so they'll be fine.
Bridge? Oh, God. Is she going to drink?
I don't think so. She normally stays late. I'll be able to drop by and pick up Brett on the way home, anyway.
She better not. Alright, yeah, okay. No worries. Thanks for letting me know.
Alright. Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Sorted that out. Real good.
Yeah. Well, listen. Priorities, alright?
While you've been doing that, what's Edith been doing?
Edith is standing like 2 meters away, pretending that she can't overhear, just like politely staring away into the distance.
Very good.
Right now, what I understand is that we need to find this play, we need to destroy it. Ideally, I would also like to find Officer Hook, who spread this symbol to the waiter that then caused them to spread it to the kitchen staff. And anyone involved in the kitchen staff could be spreading it to anyone else in the city now.
Right. So you don't have all the answers. Okay.
Everything that I've learned has been within the last 2 days. I'm trying to corroborate our evidence together so that we're all on the same page.
Right. Okay, I don't know, I thought that you would just be this brain that has all the answers, but I guess I think I can see now this animosity I felt from Hook is just that you don't have the answers yet. And that's fine. We can find them out together. I just, my brain is piecing together. I expected for you to unlock some kind of door in my brain and suddenly I know everything, but now I just have so many more questions and okay, all right. We need to find a play. We need to burn it. Should we be burning this thing in Sally's hand? Should we be even touching it? What is the risk? Why? How does it spread? Do we have to read it? Do we have to say it? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Is Peppers gonna get it?
There's a lot of factors that are unknown, but we can start with what we do know. There's no reason not to burn any of these plays, for any one of them could be The King in Yellow. We don't even know if it'll be on the title.
But what if they're really useful? What if they have content and information that we could go back on and use against whoever is against us?
And what if reading it drives you to madness? There's no way of knowing. And you're no good an operative if you can't comprehend any sentences. Or if you're trying to kill someone. Or yourself.
It's true, but my brain collects evidence and uses the evidence against the perps. And if this is evidence... If this unlocks the key to fixing everything, if this unlocks the key to taking down whatever the fuck, if you said this was events that hasn't happened yet, this could give us an advantage. This could give us a leg up against whatever the fuck's about to happen. Do you not think we should utilize that and see if it helps us? I mean, you already seem to be almost compromised if you said that thing before. Maybe you could read it.
Would you use a snake's venom against it?
Absolutely, that's how we create anti-venom.
That's how we prevent ourselves from getting bitten and infected and having the poison spread, but the snake is not going to be affected by it. It produces it. It knows it back to front. There is no fixing that. If you're going to kill a snake, you don't feed it its own venom. You cut its head off.
I guess so. I didn't think about it that way.
Constable, I'm very concerned about this book. I've already elaborated that part of the issue is around seeing this yellow sign, this play that needs to be dealt with in order to prevent this epidemic of strange madness that's afflicting the town. Something that I've already been trying to stop. Detective Hook, Agent Hook, has already been affected by it. It's what caused the restaurant to go insane. It's imperative, I feel, that we need to get rid of it.
What do you mean, get rid of it?
Destroy it.
I don't think we can destroy this. It's evidence.
That's evidence. We can't destroy evidence.
Yes, we absolutely can destroy evidence. That's part of what we are as the Foundation. If it presents a danger to humanity, we must get rid of it. In situations like Boston, Tokyo, we've had to find a play written by this Yellow King and destroy it. This clearly has the yellow sign. You can see it. It's written right there. It matches... Does it match the symbol that we saw earlier that was written in Abigail's room?
No.
Ah, okay.
Whatever it is has tripped you, though.
Yeah, but I haven't gotten to that stage where I'm feeling the urge to share it yet, am I?
No, not yet. You've just seen it.
Look, I get where you're coming from. I know you think that this book has some significance. Obviously, I'm sure you can understand. I find it hard to imagine a universe where a play turns people into some, zombie-like manic state. But I think this book might be key in helping us find Abigail. We've already seen a passage from a play that references some events involving Abigail and the tenants of this building. How do we know there isn't more information in this book that we could use to find Abigail and, maybe other people?
It's the whole point of policing. We get the evidence, we use it against the perps. I can't see a world where we would burn something that could be so valuable at A, solving a case, but B, using it against the people we're up against. What if? Okay, all right. I feel like we're gonna have to compromise. How about can we take pictures, or can we burn the cover that has this symbol on it, this sign? Can we burn the cover of the book but keep the play, with all the information in it? How do you feel about that?
We don't know what that information will contain. If seeing a sign is going to cause people to go mad and start scribbling it everywhere, we have no idea what the contents of the pages even are, or what they'll do to us.
But if seeing the sign is the main danger, then perhaps the keys to this whole crazy mystery could be in that book, and you just want to burn it. I think you're really going to have to pull me on board here, mate.
I don't think you're fully comprehending the danger of this. We don't fully understand the rules. We don't know all the connections. And if we're playing around with information based on the rules of the reality that we have before us, then we're playing a losing game straight from the start. I've dealt with things like this before. Sometimes it might be the cold, sometimes it might be fire, sometimes it could be destroying a play, sometimes it could be some sort of runic symbol or some sort of ritual that needs to be found out and then performed in order to stop whatever threat is dealt with for the heat of the moment. These things, whatever they are, these alien creatures, these extra-dimensional forms, they follow their own set of rules, so we need to learn them and then use them against them. And yes, okay,
and
perhaps...
That's my fear. What if those rules are in the book, my guy?
But we need to avoid putting ourselves at risk of this.
Sorry, I'm saying, like, do we sacrifice one of us? Does one of us read the book to not compromise the whole team?
It doesn't need to be any of us. We have a building full of people who are already affected by whatever is plaguing this. Rodger Karen, he's a semi-professional author. He writes smut, I think, personally. I'm much a fan of The Lantern Shadow, but it's besides the point. He would know literary works more, and more importantly, he's a walking dead man. He just doesn't know it yet. Everyone in this building could potentially be at risk. I say we present this play to him, see what he knows. Perhaps he can find some way of interpreting that information without putting us at risk. And then we'll be able to find out that information without having to deal with it ourselves. Worst case scenario, he may. I've already spoken to him, and he's relatively polite, all things considered. He did express the same reluctance to leave the apartment, so there's no need to arrest him, especially if he's going to cooperate.
I think the superintendent's going to be real mad if we bring in another perp from this building.
There won't be any need for that.
Okay.
You mentioned before that we don't necessarily get any secret agent tools. That's not entirely true. The most powerful weapon, of course, is knowledge, but we have resources to acquire other means as we see fit. And I'll open my suitcase at this point, and okay, so I'm going to fill up a syringe with one of the materials that I got, that I acquired last night, and I'm going to show them, and I'll say, this is diacetylmorphine. It's a tranquilizer, and it will act as a sedative if he happens to get aggressive. More importantly, he'll think that this entire encounter was a strange hallucination. So, if something comes up, we can question him and see what the information the play has, and if he begins to get angry or tries to attack any of us, then we can simply sedate him and leave the room. No arrest needed. This will also give us an opportunity to see whether his demeanor changes as a result of reading the play.
I don't mind this. I don't mind it. So we're not going to burn it just yet.
And we're sure this won't cause Rodger any harm?
No. But I would rather put one of them at risk than one of you. Or myself.
As you said, he is a dead man walking.
So yeah, I'll keep the syringe kind of like in my pocket, and I'll kind of lead the way to Corinne's.
Is he just going to share a look with Sally and just shrug and follow? I guess.
Yeah, I guess as we go to leave the room, I look at Cormac and, still a bit apprehensive, I hand him the book, to kind of gesture that, like, okay, we'll go with your plan.
All right. Yep. Take the book.
I'll just go and look down the T intersection, but I won't actually go down one of the hallways.
I'll probably take a sanity roll for that.
Yeah, but I'll go and look down the T intersection.
Yep, that's fine.
That's a fail.
Okay. Cool. Carry on. All right.
Just one? Just one? Or are you going to do more?
None at the moment.
Oh, but I failed.
That's fine. Nothing at the moment.
What's down the T intersection? More rooms?
Yeah, just more rooms. You probably just see it. The end of the left end. There's another staircase that goes up.
Staircase going down?
No. Maybe if you go down the right one, you might be able to see one. But you can just see a staircase that goes up.
And what looks down the other hallway? Just more rooms?
Just more rooms. You probably see another T intersection sort of at the end of the hallway.
It's pretty concerning.
Yeah, a little bit.
No one's answering me.
No.
I'm looking for Abigail. Let's go to 10. Unless something stops me on the way. I don't think I have a room number for her though, do I? She's on level 10.
You head up. So go to the left. There's like another hallway. There's another staircase that goes up.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you reach the top of the hallway. Reach up the staircase, and there's another hallway. So it goes left or right. You can see probably on the left-hand side, you can hear noises.
Mm-hmm.
Looks to be another two people. They seem to be running.
Like scared running or
You get up onto the landing, you look down this hallway, it's probably only like 10 meters till you hit another intersection, and 10, 20 meters, you hit another intersection, and you see like two men just sort of running past the entrance to this T intersection, just sort of running past.
So just running past. I assume if I go and look, they're going to be gone.
Yeah, it's really sudden. They were bottling it. As you keep watching, you see three more men, and these they're moving a bit slower, and they have these big, large, old-looking gas masks on, like World War I style gas masks, and they're carrying shotguns.
Right.
And they also sort of cross this intersection, just until they're out of sight, and then moments later you hear, no. Big shotgun blast. Shotgun, like four or five. And then silence. What do you do?
Where am I at the moment? Am I on the stairwell or?
You're sort of on top of a landing. So it's only about.
Does the stairs keep going up, or do I have to go down a hallway?
No, there's a hallway that way, and there's another hallway going the other way.
So stairs don't keep going up.
No.
I will slowly peek around the corner where they ran past.
Yep. So you walk up towards the T intersection. You look to the left where everyone was running towards, and you can see looks to be two bodies laid out on the ground, dressed in suits. But there's the other three men are gone. You don't see them. You just see these two, looks to be bodies.
Are they moving?
Laid out on the ground. No, they're not moving.
I will go and inspect them.
Yeah. As you get closer, you realise it's not human bodies. They look like marionettes. It looks plastic. And you can see that they've been torn open by, looks to be shotgun blasts. And the closer you get, the more details you can see. So you can see, you thought it was blood that they were covered in, but it's actually just red tissue paper. And you sort of look a little bit closer, you can see these looks to be like gears, like clockwork gears on the ground. Sort of, it looks to be like the inside of these marionettes is just clockwork gears.
It's just like a mix of fucking Doctor Who episodes going in my head.
You head down to apartment 3 and you knock on the door and hear a disembodied voice from further within the apartment saying, "Hang on, give me a second." You hear footsteps approaching the door, and then you see the door open, and then all 3 of you are hit with this waft of BO. It's kind of jarring, and you see this man standing in front of you. He is in his mid-40s. He's balding. He's got these glasses on. He's wearing like a really old and stained like sweater and track pants. He's got slippers on, like Ugg boots almost. He's standing at the door. He's scratching himself, and he's just saying, "What can I do for you?"
I'd like to think that Peppers has laid down on the floor and put his paw over his nose to kind of like shield his nose, like that's stinky.
Yeah, it's not to the point where you need constitution or anything like that. It's just like you notice that this man has not bathed or showered in a while, and his apartment is kind of showing that.
I think Lisa will step forward and go, "Good evening, sir. My name is Sergeant Bennett. This is Senior Constable O'Connell and my associate."
I'll quickly kind of step in and say, "Rodger, good morning. It's nice to see you again."
Oh, it's you again. Oh, hello. And you've brought the police with you. Did you find something wrong with my apartment?
Nothing bad, Mr. Crome. We were just doing a little bit of a welfare check, sir. We've had a few incidents in the apartment. We're just checking to make sure everyone is okay. Do you mind if we have a little chat? We're just a bit worried about everyone's well-being after a series of arrests, and we want to make sure you're all right, sir. I understand you're a well-established author, and we've got to protect our creative artists.
Yes, I'm fine, thank you. You said there were arrests. I'm aware of that. I've just been busy with working on my next novel. But yes, I'm quite fine. I just want to get back to my work, if that's all right with everyone.
We don't want to alarm you, sir. We're just, there's been some, assaults. Essentially, there's been assaults in the apartment. My poor little boy here, Peppers, was assaulted just last night, and we just want to make sure that you're okay, after such aggressive behavior. And would it just trouble you, I'm so parched, would it trouble you to make me just a cup of tea? Is that fine? Is that okay?
Well, I mean, I didn't see the incident, so I'm unaffected. I'm so sorry about your dog. He's beautiful, I must say. And your request for tea. Sorry, so many things that you're asking me to do here. Yes, I suppose if it's just going to be quick, yes, of course, sure.
Very quick, sir. We don't want to put you out. We've just been on our feet all morning with visiting all your neighbours, and to be honest, I'm a big fan of your work, and you've just been such a hospitable friend. I just really want to just trouble you just for like 10 minutes of your time and a cup of tea.
Oh, you're a fan of my work, are you? Well, it's nice to meet a fellow fan. What I ask, what's your favourite novel?
Honestly, the series you wrote, it just stood with me as a kid, and I think the third book, especially, was my favourite. It really sat with me in my teen years, especially, formative growth, and I just have fond memories of you in my childhood. But thank you. She just walks in on his invitation.
Yeah, he won't object to you walking in. He probably like puts his nose up at the dog also walking in. He's probably maybe said something like, I believe the landlord said there were no pets allowed in the apartments. Is it okay if the dog stays outside? I just don't want to get in trouble, that's all.
Oh no, that's fine. Peppers isn't a pet.
Okay.
And at that, Lisa sits on the couch and Peppers jumps on the couch next to her and makes himself at home.
Oh yeah. I was just going to get a drink. Was it water you wanted? And you see, and as you walk into the apartment, you see that the whole place looks quite slovenly. Is probably the word I would use. There's bits of like dirty laundry, plates. The kitchen sink's piled high with cups and bowls. The decor of the apartment is described as kitschy, and there's a lot of old furniture around. It's nothing here looks very new. You do see a beautiful old typewriter, an old restored typewriter, sitting in the corner of the room. Looks to be like it's on display or something. You probably also see there's in on the kitchen counter some quite high-end bottled liqueurs. Looks as though half of them have been drunk already. You also do see quite a few books around, not as many as in Van Fitt's apartment, but there's some books around. You probably see a few volumes of a series of books called Nightsea. You can give me a spot hidden roll. Cormac would know this already, but the others, you can give me a spot hidden roll.
I pass.
Fail.
Yeah, so O'Connell, you would immediately see that it's got Rodger's name on the spine of the book. So when he mentioned the series that he's working on, that he's been working on, you can probably assume that it's the Nightsea series. Would Sally O'Connell have heard of the Nightsea series? Is Sally O'Connell much of a reader? I know Bennett's not. He's clearly bullshitting, but has Sally heard of these books before?
Yeah, I feel like Sally probably has. Yeah. She was more of a reader growing up.
Yeah, very much like young adult stuff. So maybe when Sally was like a teenager growing up, probably read a few of the Nightsea books. They quite
maybe read a couple of them. Yeah.
I don't know what you thought of them. Whether you're like, oh yeah, it's a little too on the nose. I know, just like every other young adult book, or maybe you like them. I don't know. But yeah, you've definitely heard of the Nightsea books, and you probably, oh yeah, no, this guy makes sense. He's a somewhat well-known author.
Yeah, I feel like they're the kind of books I probably like read the first couple as a teenager and enjoyed them, then tried like rereading them as an adult and was like, this is actually a bit cringy.
Yeah, it didn't age well. Maybe not problematic, it's just like the writing's not as good.
Why?
Yeah.
Oh, no. It's not weirdly racist, but in ways that you don't quite catch as a kid.
Yeah, and then you're like, no.
yeah, a little bit, yeah. And yeah, you see Rodger is heading over to the kitchen sink. He's probably like trying to find a clean glass from somewhere. He's like, just give me a minute, hang on a second.
Not water, sir. No, I specifically would like tea with milk if you've got any.
Yes. I think I might have some tea somewhere. And he starts rummaging, looking for some tea.
I'll go over to Rodger and say, Mr. Curran, please let me help you make the tea.
Oh, that's very kind of you. Yes, the kettle is in the corner. And you can see this old, stained kettle that probably hasn't been cleaned out properly.
Probably has to be, like, used on a stove or something.
He's old-fashioned. Yeah.
And while I'm collecting, everything we need to make the tea, I spend a little while hunting through to find some actually clean stuff to make sure the water in the kettle is new.
Give me a spot hidden roll, see if you can find the tea.
I'm sort of keeping in mind the milk as well. I want to check the fridge and see if the milk's in date. I succeed my spot hidden roll. That was a hard success, actually.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. So you looking through these cupboards and you can see like all this old sort of like pantry items and stuff, and you do eventually find like some old, like probably unopened tea, like what do you call them? Tea bags. Some unopened like boxes of tea bags. And maybe Rodger says, I don't normally drink tea. I usually save it for the guests. But yeah, you find that. And then you go into the fridge and you're looking for milk and you pull out the milk and you can clearly see the milk is very much out of date. best before, expired in like back in May, and it's now August, as we all know. But maybe you sniff it, it smells fine. It looks just normal.
Danny, how do you feel about food poisoning?
Look, do what you gotta do, but I specifically wanted to check the milks.
I'm gonna.
All right. What do you do?
I'll make 1 cup of tea with milk and 1 cup of tea without milk.
I think Lisa's going to know that the tea's gonna be expired, so she will not be drinking it if it's got milk in it. But the curiosity was to whether he would know that his own milk's expired.
Yeah, I'll say, Rodger, like, have you been out to the shops recently?
Have I been out of the... probably not, to be honest with you. I've been so busy working on my new novel. But no, I can't say I have, to be honest with you.
It smells fine. I was just wondering when you bought this milk. But...
wouldn't have been that long ago, surely. I would have noticed if it had gone off by now, wouldn't I?
Of course. I will pour the milk out, watching for any lumps. Agent Neumann, did you want anything?
Oh no, I'm quite fine. I'm quite happy with this temporal stasis right now.
What are you doing, Agent Neumann?
So since I don't have to talk, I'm quite happy to stay back and look through the shelves. I think I'm just going to casually look through the bookshelves, and I'd like to see if there's anything odd, but I think more specifically Cormac would be looking to see if there's any plays that look similar to the one that he's got in his hand.
Sure. You go through the bookshelves, and it's pretty bare bones. As I said, it's not as an extensive of a library as Michelle's up in Apartment 5. He's just got a few books here and there, and most of the books are his own. And the Night Sea series, which is you've heard of. These are not weird books. What I will say though, and maybe I'm leading you a bit, but you probably see the faint glow of a word processor in his study as you were looking around.
I might just, if he's still occupied by the tea, I might just casually slide over there.
Yeah, he's very much occupied. You head into his study, and it's a pretty uneventful, unremarkable study. Again, it's full of dirty laundry and dirty dishes and all that sort of thing. The word processor is actually quite unremarkable. He hasn't written anything though. It is it's just you can see like it's like a big old computer, but there's no it doesn't appear to have anything written down yet. It's just a blank document.
What's around it?
Just lots and lots of just junk. Nothing out of the ordinary.
There's no like papers or manuscripts or anything like that?
No, nothing like that. There is a printer that is attached to the word processor, but again, it's apart from that, there's nothing there. You just see an old word processor. I will say though, give me a spot hidden roll.
All right, my best skill. No, close to a fumble. That was a 94 and a 20.
Your dice actually hate you, Matt.
I think they do, yeah.
Well, meanwhile, so we'll say Sally O'Connell's finished the tea, and you're going to hand the untainted tea to Lisa and the tainted tea to Rodger, or who are you giving this to?
Did Rodger want tea?
No, he did not want tea.
No, I'll keep it for myself. No, when I pour the milk into the cup, do I notice like any lumps or discoloration?
You don't notice any lumps.
Like it seems like fresh milk.
It's fresh milk, yeah.
I'll try and move a bit quicker than Rodger over to the couch so I can kind of whisper to Lisa. I'll put her tea down in front of her and say, the milk expired in May. But it seems fine.
Wait, it seems fine? I knew it would expire in May, but I didn't think it would seem fine.
So I guess I'll try it.
Okay. Do you try it?
Yeah, I'll sit down and wait for Rodger to come over and kind of take a leisurely sip of my tea, acting like everything is totally normal.
So Rodger probably walks over to you and he sees that the two of you are having tea. And you sort of get the idea that he's probably a little bit impatient. Like he wants you to leave. But he's being polite.
Yeah, Lisa's taking full advantage of his politeness and like stretching out, taking her time, like completely purposely ignoring the fact that he looks antsy. Mostly to see how he's reacting. Is Cormac back? Is Cormac in the room?
So Cormac, I'll give you one more thing because I feel bad. Because he does hate you. Cormac, just before you walk out of the study, you do find a business card for a Carmen Wagner.
Okay.
And she works for Crescent Publishing.
Well, since I didn't see anything of particular note in the room, I will make my way back into the living room, and I'm just going to continue to observe Rodger's behavior as Lisa casually interrogates him. And I might just kind of stand beyond his eyesight so that I can watch the two girls. And I'm just going to casually hold the book out and hey, we're here for a reason.
Well, that's kind of what Lisa was wanting. Her tea story was to get her in the door, and now she's kind of looking for Cormac, hello, come ask some stuff about your book, friend. So she's kind of just enjoying her tea very dramatically, and giving Peppers a little pat, but hasn't said any more at this stage.
Yep, so you're just watching these girls, these police officers having a tea party. Rodger is getting a little impatient, and you get the sense that he wants you all to leave.
I'll give it about 10 seconds of silence to see if Sally says anything, otherwise I'll jump in.
Maybe Rodger breaks the silence with, is there anything I can help you with further? Because I do need to get back to work.
Yes, well, I did have a personal inquiry. I was having a look through some of these documents. You're aware that Abigail's missing, right?
Oh, yes, the girl who lives over in apartment 1. Oh, yes.
Yes. Were you familiar with her? Did you speak often?
Oh, on occasion, yes. She seemed like a lovely young woman. Obviously, I didn't want to get too close. Didn't want to be improper and all that, but no, yes, she was a very talented painter, I must say. But yes, a kind girl. It's a shame. I heard she disappeared.
We are
right?
currently searching for her whereabouts, yes. But something I had found was... And while I'm doing this, does he, recognize me? Is there any trace of,
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Alright.
Yeah.
While we were searching through her apartment, I came across this. It appears to be a play of some sort. I thought if anyone might know more about literature, it would be the author of the Nightsea series.
I have a feeling you're not here about the mold, are you? What are you really here for?
I won't answer his question. I'm just going to hand in the book.
What is this? And he takes the book, and he goes a skim through. This looks like a play. Interesting. Okay. He's just reading it.
What is it about exactly?
I've never seen this play before in my life. I'd have to read it.
You haven't seen anything of its like? You're not familiar with the author?
Well, it doesn't have an author here, does it? It's just got this thing, and I might just have a roll, a little bit of... Do a little sanity roll. there's no author here. It's just a strange symbol on the front cover. I am quite busy. I mean, I don't have time to read this.
I'm gonna lean over and kind of like point at the yellow logo on the front cover and say, Mr. Curran, have you seen the yellow sign before?
As you say that, give me a sanity roll, Sally O'Connell.
I rolled a 99. Shouldn't have tried to be clever.
So, you point out this symbol on the book, and as you do, you just feel this strange energy wash over you. It's almost as if the symbol starts to move and shift on the pages. It almost comes off the pages. And everyone else in the room just sees Sally O'Connell sort of stop in her tracks and then looks at you, at all of you, and says,
Have you seen the yellow sign?
So you head into this apartment building. You see a man sitting at the front desk. He's tapping away at a computer. It's a big computer. It's one of those big CRT ones, longer than it is wide. You can hear the jingle jangle of the keyboards as this man is typing away. He's just using his 2 pointer fingers, one in each hand, just sort of typing like an old person. The floor is this weird orange carpet that looks very dated, looks very 1980s. And you can see these 2 glass doors just beyond, with an intercom panel on the right-hand side with a bunch of numbers, all done up in this Art Deco style. You know this person lives on the 23rd floor, and there's 4 or 5 apartments on that floor, and I'm pretty sure he's in 2301, so...
I'll probably just go straight up to the concierge. Good evening, sir.
Oh, hey, what can I do for you?
I'm looking for Gabrielle. Here on official business.
On 23?
Yes, 2301.
Oh, right. Yeah, okay. What's this about?
I can't really tell you, sorry, sir.
Well, you're gonna have to tell me.
We would like to have a word with him.
What are you, cops?
He was involved at the scene of a crime, basically. So we've got a missing persons. There's been, obviously, arson of some sort. And we're looking for some fugitives. We're just wanting to ask him some questions.
Give me a persuade roll. Or a fast talk, up to you.
Oh my god. I rolled an 18, which is really, really close.
Ooh. If you got, intimidate or charm, I can go with that.
Intimidate. Yeah, it's just the regular 15%.
What's 3 off?
Yeah, I'll spend 3 luck.
How do you intimidate this guy?
You can flash the gun.
Flash a gun?
I wouldn't flash a gun, but I am in uniform, and I'm clearly, here on official business. And I've just mentioned, are you holding this investigation, sir?
Oh, no. Yeah, sure, hang on. Here's the key, and he'll hand you, a fob, which will get you into the building.
Thank you very much. Have a good day.
You use the fob, door opens, you see the click, and yeah, you go in. You take the lift, this rickety old lift that goes up to the 23rd floor, and you reach the top, and you step out, and yeah, it's this tired, cramped apartment hallway. You can see that there's 5 doors, all clearly marked, with brass number plating. And in one of the rooms you can probably hear music, someone's sort of playing something on a boombox. It's probably the new Coolio song that came out recently. You quickly find 2301. Don't hear any noise coming from it. Do you knock, or do you do more snooping?
Edith?
I imagine we'd knock first.
Go up and knock.
And yeah, you hear, in a minute, hang on. In a minute, I'm coming.
Gabriel, are you feeling okay?
Who's asking?
Gabriel, my name is Drew and I'm a doctor. If you're not feeling okay, please keep the door closed, but we'd like to interview you through the door.
Oh, I mean, now that you mention it, I didn't sleep very well last night, and I'm a little clammy.
Are there any other symptoms that you've been feeling?
I mean, I can't explain it. I just feel like nervous, I guess. I don't feel myself, that's for sure. Sorry, are you like from the hospital or?
Yes, we've been called in after the fire last night. There was something in the gas in the kitchen, and it's made some people feel a little funny. We're just checking on people.
Oh, okay. Am I in danger? Like, am I gonna get sick or something?
No. I'm sure you'll be perfectly okay. We just want to ask you a few questions. Can you run us through what happened last night?
Yeah, like I said to the cops, I was working and there was these two men, and one was an older man and one was a younger man, and they were arguing, and I walked over to their table to grab their order, and I don't know, there was some sort of, I can't explain it. It was like a memory gap of not more than a second or two, and then from there I had this, I can't explain it. It's like I saw something and I needed to tell someone about it, so I managed to write down the thing that I saw, and I showed it to the cook, and he it was strange when he saw it. He said to me, "Oh, what did he say? Something about a yellow sign or something. I seen something, a yellow sign." It was strange. It was so strange.
That does sound very scary. That must be why you're feeling nervous.
Yes.
We are worried that there might be some sort of infection going around, and we're just wanting to make sure. Would you mind if we are able to go grab you some medicine just to help you feel better, and we'll bring it back?
Yes. Sure. Do I have to pay for it?
No. This is all state funded. Don't you worry.
Oh, yes. No problem. But yes. After about, I don't know, a couple of minutes, the older man, he ran in and I don't know what was going on with him, but he was yelling at Craig about something, and then I tried to calm him down, and the next thing I know, he had a one of the tea towels in his hand. He had just set it alight, and he'd thrown it into the deep fryer, and then it all went up, and it was so quick and sudden, and I told George that he had to fix the sprinklers, and this is what happens, I suppose. Yes, Craig ran out the back after him. I didn't see him, haven't seen him since. But I spoke to Mario, and I spoke with Dom, and I don't know about Sally. I hadn't seen her, not since last night. but the other two are fine.
That's really good to hear.
When you talked to Mario and Dom, did you notice any of them being nervous or, anxious or anything like that as well?
Oh, and it was over the phone. I didn't quite get all of it. No.
That's quite all right. Well, 1 second, Bob. Has Edith brought up her bag or anything?
I imagine she would have brought it with her. It's like a security bag.
Have you got something that we can give something to him to take him out?
I don't know if she brought any good drugs. I might have to roll a luck roll for that, but she's definitely brought the gas mask up, and you've got your gun if you want to attempt to open the door.
I'm trying to think of some way to quietly take him out without
shooting.
Yeah, without shooting. Because I don't think we got given a silencer or anything.
No, it's just a standard gun. You can give me a luck roll to see if you've got the chemicals you were talking about.
Come on, Edith. We're professionals.
I rolled a 20,
Woo!
which my luck is 70.
Yeah, you've definitely got some sort of sedative in your bag.
70? Holy shit.
Edith is like a prepper, but for like this kind of situation.
Yeah. Like, this isn't the first time you've had to put someone down in this way.
This is more humane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's this person's name again?
Gabriel.
I just need to cross them off the list. Gabriel, would you be able to unlock the door and just sort of step back? My colleague here will come in and administer you some medicine, and then we're going to probably keep you contained at the moment just to see if, what's going on. It's just some pain meds, and it might make you a little bit drowsy.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. And he unlocks the door, and he opens it, and you both have gas masks on?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Would definitely put the gas mask on.
Edith put hers on the second that you talked about showing people things.
So you see this man. He is quite tall, dark hair, like dark graying hair, and he has like a very finely trimmed mustache. He looks very, very dapper, as he normally would, but he's in like track pants, and he just looks like he's just gotten out of bed, basically. So he's a little bit more disheveled than he would normally be at work, right? And he's sort of standing in the hallway of this apartment, like the front hallway, and then you can sort of see like a lounger room further ahead. Looks a bit messy, and yeah, he just sort of he sees the gas mask, and he's like probably taken aback a bit. He's like, I didn't think.
It's just a precaution, but yeah, rules are rules.
You can both give me an intimidation roll. And you can both have a bonus die.
Oh, oh no. Oh no. I don't want to intimidate him.
Because, yeah, I think he's taken aback by the gas masks.
Yeah, I got a hard success.
Oh, good. Because I rolled a 45. I'm looking away right now. I'm keeping an eye on the hallway.
I'm hoping to do like an intellectual intimidation rather than scaring him too much.
Yeah, I think he's definitely scared, but I think he's scared into compliance.
Gabriel, this is going to make you feel a little bit sleepy. Would it be more comfortable if you'd be more comfortable if you went into your bedroom. Will you show me to your bedroom?
Sure, I guess so. It's a bit messy.
Oh, I've worked at a hospital for a long time. I've seen that's not what's important right now. What's important right now is your health.
Okay. And he cautiously walks into the hallway, through the hallway into this lounge room area. And yeah, like the shades have been drawn, so there's like a little bit of sun peeking out, the afternoon sun, but it's quite dark, and you can sort of see it's a little dusty. And then you move into the bedroom, and the bedroom also has a curtain that leads to another window. It looks as though the curtain's been slashed in this strange sort of way, It's very similar to the symbol, almost exactly the same as the symbol you saw on the chef's note in the dumpster. And you can see that there's like a bunch of papers scattered about, and they all have the same thing. It's like this strange sort of symbol that's sort of drawn, dozens of times. And he sort of says, I couldn't get it out of my head, so I wrote it down.
That's okay. This will help.
Yeah, you have the gas masks on, so again, I'll ask for a sanity roll, but with 2 bonus dice.
I would have stayed out in the hallway, like in the foyer area, just because I don't want to make him too nervous.
Yeah, just Edith.
Oh, I needed those bonus die. I just passed.
You need to keep passing, because if you ever fail, you know what happens.
Yeah, Edith's feeling really wobbly in here, but she is determined.
You just get the feeling like this is electric in here. But yeah, so you pull out a syringe, and you, again, I'm not gonna ask you to roll for medicine. This is your jam. You get the correct dose of what you're intending to do, and you go to administer it. Is there anything you say to him as you do this?
As he lies down, I just pat him gently on the forearm and say, when you wake up, this will all be out of your head. Everything will be okay.
And the last thing he says before the morphine kicks in and his heart stops is, she calls to me. The only way out is through. What does that mean? You have been listening to the Fumbled Anthology. New episodes are released every Sunday. For more information about the podcast, you can check out our website, fumbledanthology.com. You can also find us on Instagram and on YouTube by using the link in the show notes.
Join us.
And if you're feeling extra generous, you can check out our Patreon via the same link. If you enjoyed the episode, please consider shouting at us from the void by rating us on your chosen podcast platform, or by leaving a nice review or comment. Every bit you do helps us grow our podcast. Thank you for listening. See you next week.
Excuse me. Taquito.
Taquito.
Out. Come on. You've been banned.
Banned.
Out. Come on.
They spoke up during my spookiness.
You just ruined the fourth wall.
Ruined the spook. I will point out that it's nearly 10 o'clock and you guys haven't even left yet.
I know.
Exactly what Liam hates.
Liam's going to be so annoyed. There's going to be even more stuff that he's not going to see. Oh, dear.
Well, maybe we don't. Maybe it's nighttime.
Entirely
by the time,
possible.
Yeah, I'd say it's...
Like, maybe we don't get to explore.
You are missing your appointment there, Cormac. You need to get a move on, mate.
All right, yeah.
But
I
anyway,
will. I when you finish your spooky,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
thing.
continue the spooky.
Yeah.